much. I need just, you know, a photo for each product for the website, and I don't have all of these. Most of them are at the warehouse, but I had to take these out for taking photos and for the labeling requirements. And then I brought them at the fair last weekend. There was an Italian market made by the Chamber of Commerce, and so it was an opportunity to showcase the products. And it was the first time, and it was pretty good actually. Now the next step will be to prepare the online shop so everybody can just purchase online and have it delivered at home. But first I need every photo for the website, you know, because otherwise it doesn't make much sense. So I'm trying to take as much photos as I can of each product. I chose to focus only on quality, so every producer was carefully selected, and the reason, I mean, I'm a bit obsessed with quality food because basically I lived in mainland China for 6 years, and the food quality is so bad that you really might just end up to the hospital because of what you eat. You know, a lot of fake food, you know, fake eggs, fake drinks, fake vegetables. Sometimes happened that I bought fruit and then after a few hours it would just melt, you know, because it's not real fruit. And so you can never be sure about what you eat. And, you know, maybe because I'm Italian, I always thought that what you eat is is what makes you. So I decided to focus on only a few producers who produce according to tradition and only very high quality standard products. But Hong Kong is a start. If I can, I would like to sell in China. Not very much, because every product is limited, you know. But I think China is what really needs this type of product, is the high quality that basically they don't have. The person that I hired to make the website didn't do it. And he told me just a month ago, oh sorry, I didn't have time, I didn't do your website. And time was ticking, so I had to do it myself. So I just Googled how to create a website, and then I found a way, and I did it in 1 week, a bit more, like 8-9 days. I had everything done. But making the website was easy. The worst thing was to write all the descriptions and find all the photos to add, or just how to organize it properly. That took a long time. It was ready just in time for the fair last week. It's very easy actually to make a website. I thought it was going to be very hard, but it actually was very simple. And basically, if you hire someone to do it for you, you're going to pay around 2,000 euros, maybe even more. But I did it myself, and I didn't really pay anything, and it came out pretty good. So that was a good investment. Yeah. I never work at home, I always work outside. So I'm going to have a coffee and then I sit down and basically I work. I can focus much better if I'm in a public place, you know, surrounded by people, as long as it's not too noisy and crowded. But you know, if I'm at home, then maybe I feel like I just want to turn on some TV. Not that I really watch TV that much, But maybe if I'm tired, I just want to clean, I want to, I don't know, do something, want to eat, want to cook. If I am in a public place, I can just sit down, give myself 1 hour, and I try to do as much as I can. Hong Kong really doesn't have the health problem that much. But these are all very traditional products that I have, many herbs and sea cucumber or seahorse, bird nests, strange insects and animals, flowers. That's something very different, I think. They are used mostly for medicine purposes, not for eating. But then, it's good stuff, but then they have it right here on the street. There's a lot of traffic, a lot of cars all day long, and the products absorb the pollution, so I don't think it's very wise to keep them on the street like they do. I moved to Venice after high school to learn Chinese language and Chinese culture. So I did Chinese language, Chinese history, Chinese art, Chinese philosophy, classical Chinese, all these things. Basically, I just thought that it was going to be interesting. When I was young, I was not really thinking about any career or anything. I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew that, I was interested in the world, and I thought, why not? Let's do it. Everybody thought that I was crazy in my hometown. I've always been like the black sheep, so maybe they were expecting something strange from me. But yeah, anyway, everybody thought that I was a bit crazy. 2 years after I started learning Chinese, everybody started talking about China as the new world power, Chinese economy. And so those people who thought that I was a bit crazy, they changed their mind. And then a few years after, they contacted me privately to ask for my help. It made me very proud, actually, knowing that so much has changed. And in the end, maybe I made the right decision.
Local wine, of course, it's cheap. Yeah. One thing is that I saw that the local wine producers in China, they sell for such a expensive price. They're local Chinese wines sometimes. Right. Even the the worst Great Wall is 5 times more expensive than a good Italian wine in Italy.
You mean for the domestic?
For the domestic product.
Right.
Even the domestic Chinese coffee that they produce in China is more expensive than the coffee that you import from Italy and sell in China. Because it's a luxury.
No, but I think what they're doing is tapping, because they know Chinese people have this perception that if it's more expensive, it must be better. So, honestly, it's a smart thing for them to do, but then I feel bad for the people that are being taken advantage of.
But I'm not planning to join the Chinese market soon.
It's not working.
As soon as I receive the quotation, I will make my order.
Alright.
At least $1,000.
Yeah. That's honestly, I would just get the 6 and 6. That's probably the right thing to do. So at least if someone wants to buy a lot.
I have the information about the place here, so I can recommend the website.
Yeah.
I have some photos.
Yeah, if you need any more information from my side, just let me know. But I will have to either send you the quotation by later today or by tomorrow.
No, really, because it's not some time.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, and anyway, I'll see you soon.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I came to China first to study, Beijing, Shanghai, and then I met many friends, and then I just ended up staying there. My academic background is more in art, social science, anthropology. So finding a job in China, because in China everything is about the economy, was a bit hard. So I've been doing a lot of different jobs. We were doing events for promote the wine culture. So I would have to travel to many small Chinese cities and have these events to teach them how to enjoy wine and how to drink it. And then I also worked for a few Italian companies who needed someone as a contact in China. So I used to organize events for them, or I used to work as a translator for a while, logistics, or take them around to see the factories.
如果我 buy 定幾多錢一本？一本啊10蚊咯，一本10蚊，即係我哋 A4 啊。係啦，冇錯。哦，我到時攞過嚟。咁我早新聞啊，buy 影出嚟。
It's hard to find it.
Listen.
Oh, for invoice me. Hi.
係15、10 25。You want the bill?
Excuse me?
25.
Yes.
$5. How much receipt?
No.
No. Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mandarin was enough to learn.
你清啊？求其啦，35蚊啦。
But here everybody more or less can speak English, so English is enough. And if they don't, I can speak Mandarin, and they understand anyway. So no need to learn Cantonese. So far.
I left and I went away from China for almost 4 months because I just I couldn't take it anymore, the pollution and everything. I went to North America for a few months just to detox, just to eat organic food. And then that's when it came to me that I could invest the bit of money that I had in this business to bring, these products that are completely natural. So that's basically how it started, the whole idea. I was checking the products that they have to see also the prices, to make comparison. I think they're very expensive, but this is a high-end supermarket. So I think I just wanted to see what they have and what they don't have. And I would like to talk to some manager or someone. I always like to come and talk with a person because emails, they don't read them. And if I call, then they think that I want to steal money from them or something. So I always prefer to come, talk to them. I was always careful about what I was eating when I was a kid. So I'm used to reading the labels, the ingredients, and so on. So at a certain point, you get to understand the quality of what you have in front of you just by looking at the label. I just go to supermarkets, I have a look. I always try new things anything new. Hong Kong has a lot to offer for food, so it's a good market. Right now I don't really care about how much it can grow. I just want it to work, to get to the point when I don't have to worry too much about sales and everything. I don't know how if it's going to be a big company. You know, I don't really want to own a big company, to be honest. I mean, I'm not planning to be rich or anything. I just want to do what I like, and I want to do it well. It's a bit full. These are all Italian products, yes. This was given to me in Italy. My mom brought it to me when she came to help me to try, and I already tried one. It was so-so, and I still have this one to try, so maybe later. Then, so put this back. I think I have to paint the wall when I'm done with these boxes. Yeah, actually there are no preservatives in this one. Okay.
What kind of cake is it?
It's a traditional cake that I've always known since when I was a kid. It's not supposed to look like this actually, but you know, just to try. But this is not really the product that I wanted to import, unless it's really good. But it's okay. But I don't want it. You want to try?
Yeah, I want a little piece.
No, actually I don't like it. It tastes like those that you can buy at the supermarket, so that's like what I'm trying to avoid, is like products that taste like those you buy at the supermarket. No, it's okay. I'll just give it to someone. But anyway, yesterday that I had that meeting with that guy from Amoroso, basically they asked me to use my platform to promote their products, a couple of their products, which I accepted. So this morning I wrote the information on the website and it's already published. So now I have 2 more products from them, which are really good, and I don't have to worry about having them shipped from Italy to here. And at the end of the month I have this market in south of Italy, and we will meet around 30 producers from the south. So hopefully I will find other like good products. I think now I see my life in this side of the world, because maybe I'm just used to it, and I have friends here, and I know how to take care of myself in this type of society. Despite all the problems that were in China, I think in the end I had a good time. I met many people, I did a lot of different jobs, and then I ended up here and I opened my business. So I think when I look back, now I can see a story about what I've done and the reasons that took me here where I am today. I think I can have I can see it more clearly. You know? good ice cream is something that is missing in Hong Kong. I think the mission that I have, is to promote a way of producing that has been forgotten by many people, by many people in the world. And I think that my country, despite all the problems that are there in Italy, still has a role when it comes to food safety or food quality. I need to bring them back because I'm organizing a free tasting for a few potential customers so they can see them and try them. I just need one per type at least. Just a few. I'm still trying to understand, but these will be like all opened or given for free, to who is interested. So a little investment, but I have to do it. So. One of these.
Oh,
do we need to stock out also, or?
Yeah. Can you write down something and then email to Y, and then we will update the inventory.
Okay.
It's okay. No problem.
Yeah. I send email.
Send email.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Thank you. When the ship arrives, all what I brought is brought here. Everything is brought in this warehouse.
But it's shipped for you.
Well, not the whole ship, but basically according to who is importing, they bring to different warehouses in the city. So this warehouse belongs to one company that I'm using to ship everything here. Hard Road. So when the ship arrives, they take care of the customs, they take care of everything, and then when everything is done, they tell me, okay, everything is here, everything has arrived. You can pick it up at the warehouse whenever you want. But in my case, I decided to leave it here because I don't have another warehouse yet. And it's quite cheap. I think it doesn't seem to be so expensive, compared to other warehouses. And, they're very easygoing. I can go when I want to check my stuff. And when I need something, I have to file a form to let them know what I am taking out. And that's it. It's very easy.